Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Stanford. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Here's Stanford. That's complete. Luther Burden. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
2nd down and 8.
At the 25-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Stafford. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Ready?
Here's Herbert. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Dante Thornton, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Seahawks 6. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be? He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead. Now Stafford will come up, trying to get his guys a 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
York to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And he's he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
250.
Now Stafford. He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. These two teams all tied after one.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the shotgun to give to Jones. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 4.
Set. Red 80.
To throw is Stafford. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Throwing is Stafford. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Second down, here's Barkley again. Down the left sideline, Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Vikings. Saquon Barkley with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game.
22. Vikings 21. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps there.
And running with power here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Stafford. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Stafford looks to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And they're able to add on to their advantage. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. Oh, without a doubt. We're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In motion goes the tight end. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
It's a lead of 46 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling
as the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, Stafford. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
180.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Herbert now. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Catholic, 21.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's to Bowers once again. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
That's to the pylon and incomplete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
380.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And they have regained the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kappa.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They stormed the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Set. 180.
Here's Stafford. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 7.
Again, it's Stafford. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Vikings. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there. They'll go for 2.
Let's go.
Ready.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A shotgun snap for Stanford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. Now he's loose again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jamar Chase, 62 yards. And the Seahawks have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. It's complete. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
23-yard line.
180.
Stafford. Pass complete to Loveland. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 15.
Stafford. Pass caught by Burden. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And goal.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. T. Higgins from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Seahawks 50, Vikings 37.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
12 yards.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Herbert off of play action. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
A gain of 10 yards.
Herbert going to change the play here.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now, he's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 44. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To throw is Stafford. Looking deep here for Chase. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jamar Chase for 21 yards away. Now the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. That's caught. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That's out quickly to Chase. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 15 yards.
It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. Now it's Stafford. This one swung out here to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Stafford. This is caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Set! 250! White 7!
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They got his man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
First down. A gain of 37 yards. And the Vikings.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Run!
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 58.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Lady! Hey, easy, easy! Hey, 70! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
69. Vikings 58.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Throwing, Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this one incomplete.
He was covered by
So the
Brian
clock
Branch.
stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. On the counter, here's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Try to take this home. They'll run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind